Right, 97% battery on the GoPro. First video in a while. It's one-man band. Thanks very much, COVID. So, it's 4 minutes past 1 on the 19th of November 2020, and I'm finally getting around to doing a walk around video of this Iveco. My printer's not new, so I haven't got my usual appraisal form, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I've been through it pretty thoroughly, and I'm about to go through it with you now, what I know anyway. So, it's the Iveco Daily, extra long wheelbase. It's the 3 litre chain driven model, which is obviously a little bit more favourable than the 2.3, partly because it's a chain driven vehicle, and also they are known to be more reliable, and the same with the transmissions. Furthermore, they've got a little bit more power, and of course you'd expect that to have a huge hindrance on the fuel economy, but it doesn't. It's the 6-speed manual version. It drives superb, all the gears are there, all perfect, nice and smooth, no rumbling from the diff. It's done 46,000 miles, so it drives like a low mileage vehicle, and it's in the condition of a low mileage vehicle, both mechanically, cosmetically, etc. So where am I going to begin with this one? The MOT's expired, so this will be going for an MOT. And I'll make sure that there's no advisories on the MOT as well, and by that I mean if it does have advisories, we will go through them, because the objective here at Basevan is to allow our clients to drive away in a vehicle, not have to worry about having to do any servicing or anything to the van. All you have to do is do the conversion, so that's it. So new MOT, so tyres throughout, so we've got Goodyears throughout the whole vehicle. On this side here it's 70% tread, on the corresponding side it's 80% tread, and on the back it's an average of 60% tread, but 170, 150, blah blah blah, but an average of 60% tread on the rear. When it came in I thought, I might get this one painted. Then I thought it might take it out of a few people's price brackets, so I've just left it as it is. The paintwork will polish up. If you look in some areas, if you look here, don't know whether the GoPro is going to pick it up, if you look there, it does say police where the stickers have been taken off, but that will machine polish out. If you notice where the stickers are, that's where light bars have been attached, and once again, that's another thing I was going to get done at the paint shop, is get those sorted out. But the cheapest and simplest way is to bung the holes, and I can provide those for you. Right, so whereabouts are we next? Okay, so here's the next bit, and my least favourite part, but probably the bit. Oh, here we go. I was trying out the central locking, so there we are. There we go. Which button is it? Does that sound like a big thud? Right. The next part is the police have done a fantastic job of decommissioning this van. As always, I take my hat off to them, making my job a misery. But you've got here, let's see if the GoPro's picking this up. Yeah, you've got here, that's a wiring loom, and that there would have been a battery here, and you can see where it's all been earthed off in places. Where is it? You see an earth in there. So all the wiring, it's been cut, and it's a nightmare, but fortunately we've got a lot of experience with getting these things working again, and that means with that done, I've estimated on here it will take 7 hours, and it will require a new split charger and a new leisure battery, which I've estimated £150. So with that said, you'll have extraction one, the intake and the extake, and the various speeds. So you'll have that unit there, and then one at the back. You'll have the lighting that goes throughout. You'll obviously have the Eberspacher D4 night heater, which will work. And moving on to this lovely bit of carbon fibre, you'll have the air conditioning system, and that there's the isolator for the night heater, and that one there kills the reverse bleeper, so I think they have that in place for after 8 o'clock at night or whatever the law stipulates. Press that and it'll kill the reverse beeper. Into the front, which is quite nice. You don't find this in many Ivecos, and it's got in-cab air conditioning, so you don't see it in many of them, so it's a great bonus really. There's that key. When I start a 3 litre HPI, I always get a little bit excited because they always do start very nicely. So, would you look at that? Who's this? Rory. Pull them back. Turn the heating off, turn the radio off, at least you know that's all working. So I'll come over here and I'll go ahead and just listen to that. Whew. Lovely bit of purr there. Right. Got my Casio calculator that I use for my GCSE maths. Stick that there. Come around here. Some quick peep into the bonnet. Look at that hole, isn't that nice? Once again, can be covered up. So yeah, what have we got here? There's your e-dispatcher sticker. Engine sounding good, water's on the mark. Looks like the original battery. New fuel filter. Yeah, it's looking pretty smart. Looking for the usual spots. Yeah, sounds really good. So you got your aircon piping there. I'll go ahead and drop this. Right. Where are we going next with this video, Rupert? Where are we going with it? I'll turn the engine off, I think. So, seat's in nice condition. So is the passenger seat. Obviously, you could put a double seat in there. It's fit. You can easily put the double seats in there. And of course, I think I've got one in stock actually. So that is a possibility for you. You got the insulated floor. So insulated with Celotex, marine ply over the top, and then obviously this lovely thermoset, sort of commercially looking layer on the top. You've got rock wall insulation, and then you've got this plastic trim over the top. I think it's quite good. On some vehicles that I get off the police service, I changed all the windows from this shatterproof plastic to glass, but it's quite expensive, so I'll probably just leave it as it is. You've got speakers throughout to keep the police entertained. You've got a cage at the back, if that's your thing. And of course, all this rips out. You probably want to budget about 8 hours to rip everything out, but of course, you can reuse quite a lot of what's here, so that's always nice. You've got unwind tracking in the floor, and I think that is about it really. Where's the door stop on these? There we go, the door stops are there. By the door stop I mean you don't just slam the door and get stopped there, so that's nice. So yeah. There are lots of things you can recycle on this van. Silly things, trims, bits and bobs like that. Save the planet, as they say, save the planet. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much concludes the story with the Iveco Daily. I think it's fairly rare, especially with the air conditioning, especially with its length, the mileage, the overall condition. I mean, if this was going to be converted to a marketplace, like, you know, if you look on various websites like Quirky Campus and things like that, that's probably not a good example actually, but you know, a well converted version of these would be worth £30,000. If you were doing that, you probably would spend £1,500 doing the bodywork on it, you know, making it look really nice. I'd probably have all the trims colour coded and things like that, but if I did that, it might, like I said at the start of the video, be out of reach for a few of our potential customers. So I haven't gone ahead and done that. You know, it's a sort of van you can buy, use straight away, do a few modifications here and there, and then over time, over the years, slowly invest a little bit more money into it. So I'll be interested to see who's interested in the van, what you want to do with it, and how you found the video. As always, I will catch you later on. Cheers.